and welcome to the 2015 Holiday Potluck TV show. My name is Laura Hartman, and I am your host. Just now you saw Nutcracker in a Shell, all jazzed up by nationally acclaimed Creative Dance Center of Ashburn, South Riding, and Chantilly. And with me, I have the president and owner of Creative Dance Center, Ramona Batchelder.
Yes.
So, great to see you again. She's a returning guest, by the way.
Thank you so much for having us. It's very exciting for the dancers to be able to perform live for your wonderful crew here and to see the process of what it takes to put something like this on. The dancers include excerpts from the Nutcracker, which the first dancer was the Chinese, and that was Ana Gustin.
Okay.
And then we had the Nutcracker Prince, danced by Nelson Meija. The Arabian Queen was Sloan Grant. Mm-hmm. The Sugar Plum Fairy is Lauren Est. The Nutcracker Prince is Matt Haskett, and Claire, danced by Morgan Rominski. And our director and choreographer is Geralyn Ward. And the other choreographers were Aleksey and Kudrin.
Okay, great. Well, they did a great job, and it's really great that you guys could come out again for the second year to perform for us, the Nutcracker in a Shell. Yeah. So, how many years have you been doing Nutcracker in a Shell? Ooh. I know you've had the Creative Dance Center for over 25 years.
It's coming on 30.
It's coming on 30. Yes. Oh wow.
Yeah. So Nutcracker, I believe we've done maybe 16, 17 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it's been a family favorite in the area for a very long time because it's a shortened version, so it's a little more entertaining for younger audiences. And because it includes ballet but also jazz and tap, it's a little more entertaining for young audiences as well. And so it's been a very popular event in the community, and it's grown to having 4 performances.
Oh, wow.
Traditionally, we've been, the last few years, holding it the weekend before Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And our first performance, which is on a Saturday morning, is open to special groups, such as we have a group from the Girl Scouts, several Girl Scout groups actually, and they get a backstage tour. They get a little VIP treatment, so they get to earn their badge for dance by coming together as a group for that.
Oh, nice. So. And so you, like you said, you hold it every year a week before Thanksgiving. So yes. This year we missed it, but next year definitely look into to go in to see it. So, yeah. But you also, you guys do so much for the community out in Loudoun County, and you know, you always have a lot going on. I don't know where you get all the energy, but
a lot of different people working on different projects.
So this coming weekend for December 5th and 6th, you have something going on at the,
Yes. Well, One Loudoun is having a tree lighting ceremony, which they've been doing, and it'll be December 5th on Saturday at 5:30.
Okay.
And so we'll have some of our Nutcracker dancers there as a photo opportunity for children who might want to get their picture taken with the different Nutcracker characters. Mm-hmm. And we also have our performing troupe of 88 dancers performing for that event as well. Okay. The performing troupe performs jazz, tap, lyrical, and their theme this year is around the world. Okay. They perform all over Northern Virginia, different venues, different events, and from community events to senior centers, and they culminate with their spring trip to Disney, where they perform. Nice. They did that last year. It was very exciting for them. To perform for thousands of people.
Wow.
So they'll be doing that this year as well. And Geralyn Ward is the director of that program as well.
Okay, great.
So we have also other groups, there are specialty groups, so that there's an opportunity for all different children who may have interest in performing for community events. Some of them like to compete. So we have an all-stars competition team, and that has 58 dancers in it.
Oh, wow.
And they perform hip-hop, jazz, palms. It's a dance team style of performance.
Okay.
And their first performance is in November, and they perform through the winter.
Oh, nice.
Then we also have another competition team called Creative Dance Center's competition team of about 220 dancers.
Oh, wow.
And they perform jazz, tap, lyrical, contemporary from solos and duets all the way to production pieces. And they will be performing at the Patriot Center for George Mason University's basketball game during halftime, and that will be coming up pretty soon. That's going to be December 8th.
December 8th, okay. Okay,
yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So for the last team that you mentioned that has like 230, that's a lot. That's a lot of kids.
It is.
That from all three, from Chantilly,
yeah.
from South Riding and Ashburn?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We have, the majority are in Chantilly. We also have groups in Ashburn and groups in South Riding.
Okay.
And then coming up in January 23rd at Stonebridge High School in Ashburn, we will hold our benefit performance, and that's the one that all three groups collaborate for. They come together and they perform in one big performance.
Okay.
And that's a fundraiser for 3 different beneficiaries. It's the Malone Foundation, the Loud and Abused Women's Shelter, and Paxton. Right. So that's a very exciting event for them because they know that all their work is going toward raising funds for those 3 organizations.
Now, do the kids go out and raise money before the event, or is it
it's ticket sales?
It's the ticket sales. And last year you raised over $12,000 for this event. Wow!
It seems to grow.
This is quite a production. That's really awesome.
It's usually sold out. That event.
Wow! And is it only like one day, or is it like?
It's one performance. One evening performance. Right.
Wow! And how long is the performance? Because that's a lot of kids.
Oh, I think it runs around 2.5 to 2 hours 45 minutes, somewhere around there. We try not to make them too long, but it's packed. It's full of lots of exciting dances.
Wow!
Choreography. Wow. It's a chance for everyone to see the new choreography and props that the parents make. It's all volunteer.
Sure.
But it's professional.
Wow.
It's amazing what they do with their costumes and the props and everything.
And when new kids come in to see that, do they always ask you a lot of questions about how do I get involved with dance? And
we do reach out to them, and then if they're interested, we do have auditions in the spring.
Okay.
So that they can audition for whichever groups that they might be interested in performing with.
Okay.
But a lot of our dancers see them perform at the different events, during the benefit performance, during recital, so they have some exposure, and it gets them interested in doing more.
Sure.
Then, once a week or twice a week is great. It's a good start, but a lot of them want to continue more, and so it's a great outlet for them.
Okay, great. And the 3 organizations that you're raising money for again is Malone. What is Malone?
The winter benefit performance is the Malone Foundation is an honor to honor the Malone sisters who were in Loudoun County and passed away in a tragic car accident some years ago. And so after that, 8th grade students are honored in the categories that they excelled in. And one of them was dance.
Oh, nice.
So that's done through Loudoun County, the school system as well.
Okay.
And it's something that we have partnered with because we also have Malone Foundation winners each year in our studios.
Right. So. And then the other one is for the Women's Shelter.
The Women's Shelter in Leesburg, their office is in Leesburg, is something that we felt was very beneficial because we know that it's doing some real concrete good for people in the area.
Right.
And they need as much help as they can get. They really rely on fundraising for them.
Sure.
And then Paxton is a special needs school in Leesburg that's building a performing arts venue in their barn, the Barns of Paxton.
Okay.
So we found out about that and thought that would be great to earmark it toward their theater that they're building for special needs.
Oh, nice.
And then when it's built, we're hoping that our performing troupe and our dancers will be able to perform there, which will be able to kind of pull the communities together.
Sure.
The dancers and their students as well.
Oh, nice. Now you have, this year coming up, you have another event, like a fundraiser event for the Walnut one?
Well, in the Nutcracker this year, we partnered with the Smashing Walnuts Foundation.
Okay.
And that foundation is, the purpose of it is to bring awareness of the need to fund research for childhood brain cancer.
Okay.
And Gabriella Miller, unfortunately, 2 years ago passed away from brain cancer, and she started the foundation as a child.
Oh my gosh.
And her mother, Ellen, has continued it, and it's become a very strong foundation nationwide.
Wow.
So
wow.
we found out about it, and she had told me that she had always wanted to partner with a Nutcracker, and I said, we have the Nutcracker for you.
Yeah.
It's the perfect partnership.
Oh, wow.
So we have a fundraiser in the sense that we have a silent auction, and we have parents who have volunteered to put that together and gathered different items that represent different characters in the Nutcracker.
Sure.
And that's one. And then we're also donating a percentage of the proceeds from the Sunday noon show toward the Smashing Walnuts Foundation.
Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. And do you put pictures of the little girl, Gabriella, or?
You know, it depends. They have their website, and that's, you know, there's a lot of information in the website about her and her leadership as a child. Amazing job that she's done.
Wow.
So to honor her.
Yeah, that's great.
And
that's
she actually enjoyed going to see our Nutcracker, we found out.
Wow.
So that made it even.
Yeah, more special.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yep.
So do you usually perform at the same places every year, or does that change?
It sometimes changes. This year we're at Heritage High School in Leesburg.
Okay.
It's close to Ashburn. Usually we tend to be in high schools near the Ashburn area.
Okay.
It's traditionally been an Ashburn favorite, but we've extended into the whole area.
Okay, okay. So people out in Loudoun are familiar with that.
Yeah,
the
some
high
people
school
come
and
from
stuff.
all over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they come from Fairfax and Loudoun.
Yeah.
All over Northern Virginia to see it, because it is something that they can have their young children enjoy, seeing live performance, and it's always been the goal to have children performing for children, not so much professional paid adult dancers, performers, but children performing for children.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
So with the Paxton Center or Theater Arts Place, how long will that, until that's ready to go? And will you be able to perform there?
It's in the works. I'm not sure exactly when it will be finished.
Okay.
It broke ground this past year.
Okay.
And so last year we decided to earmark a certain amount toward the theater, and this year they're still working on it, so we're doing that again.
Okay, great, great. Yep. So what else do you have brewing in the midst of Creative Dance Center's future?
There's a lot going on all the time, because the competition teams get into their competition season and they perform. And the parents with that are very, very busy making the props. You would not believe the props that they make. I mean, it's all hand painted and handmade, and and the costumes.
And the costumes
are beautiful. Yeah. So that's with the competition team, and then also the All-Stars are getting into their competition season, and then the performing troupe too has been performing and continues through the year.
Okay.
And we also, of course, have regular classes at our studios.
Okay.
With at all three, we have quite a few classes for all ages in Ashburn and South Riding.
Do you teach adults or just kids through like 12th grade?
We start with 15 to 18 months.
Oh, wow.
Our baby ballerina program.
Oh, how cute.
And then we go all the way up through elementary, middle school, high school. We also have an after-school program that's one of the few of its kind. It's a dance program. Okay. So we have in Ashburn, any elementary school in Ashburn, we have van pickup service that picks the children up from the elementary school, takes them to the after-school program. They have a dance class every day, a different one each day of the week. A healthy snack. They do their homework. It's really nice.
That's great. Yeah, that's great for the parents, I'm
absolutely.
sure.
And they love it. It's so much fun because they get to dance every day.
Yeah.
Every day is a different style. So.
Wow. And so I'm sure a majority of the dancers are girls, but what percentage of guys actually get interested?
I don't know what percentage, but we do have more and more boys interested. In our competition team, we have quite a few boys now, and as you saw with our Nutcracker Princes, those are our student dancers. They're not paid professionals, and so we have them in the studio, and that's great to give them opportunity. I think when they perform in the Nutcracker, what's really fun about that is that there's so many different levels of involvement in dance. So we have we have dancers who are on the competition team, the performing troupe, and the All-Stars, but we also have dancers who are beginners, who are young, who have just gotten into dance, and it's one collaborative performance that gives those who are doing dance more seriously a chance to be have a lead role, a chance to help the other dancers, be student teachers with them. So it's really a growth process for everyone. And then you know, it's great. Now the other thing is with our All-Stars, because it's hip hop, which is becoming more and more popular with the boys. We have an all boys hip hop team. We have all boys hip hop classes at the studios, all boy hip hop camps in the summer. Right. Full day camps in the summer. We've got a lot going on.
Oh my gosh, wow. And I guess with the movies that have come out with all the dancing and stuff, I'm sure that's like stirred up a lot of interest for, you know.
So you think you can dance. And
yeah.
It all helps, yep.
Wow. So do you think you'll add on to other dances or you know, like what are all the different types of dances that you have? Ballet?
Well, the ballet technique is very important for all the dancers because that's what gives them the strength to do the leaps, the turns. The technique is crucial. So the number of hours that they take in ballet varies depending on the group that they're with.
Are they required to take ballet?
Yes.
Okay, for to do any of the other dances?
The only group that's not required to do ballet, I'd say, is hip hop.
Okay.
But every other dance style, they need ballet to get the technique.
Sure.
Then there's, of course, there's jazz. There's lyrical contemporary, which is very popular.
What is lyrical contemporary?
Is more, it's performed to slower contemporary music, popular music, but it's a slower, sustained type of movement that's a little closer to modern sometimes, depending on the style.
It's sort of like modern dance.
But not really necessarily like modern. It just depends on the choreographer and the style, because there's many different styles of modern, many different styles of jazz, and lyrical. So, and then there's hip hop, of course, and there's tap, a lot of fun tap pieces. Then we have a little bit of palms going on with the All-Stars. And acro as well.
Okay.
We're going to have
what is acro?
Acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics.
So that's something we've added on at the studio because we're finding that being able to put, you know, back handsprings and aerials into the dance routines really makes it more exciting. And we have a great acro teacher who got trained, Kaylee Houston, went through a training program to pull acro and dance together specifically. So she's been one of our acro teachers. We have others as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, do you ever get students to, you know, I mean, the costumes or whatever they wear for dance shoes or equipment, you know, I'm sure that's not, you know, cheap to get, you know, and I'm sure probably the parents or, you know, maybe passing down. Is there any type of, do people donate anything to you guys to help out with that?
See, I mean, we have a shoe bucket, that's for sure.
Okay.
If they need shoes, it's always, you know, once they wear them, they put them in the bucket if somebody needs.
And somebody can come in. Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's just, there's a range. With the performing troupe, it's our nonprofit, which is the Institute of Performing Arts for Youth, sponsors the performing troupe and the Nutcracker. And so dancers who perform with that actually rent their costumes, so it's not as expensive, and they rent them from the Institute of Performing Arts for Youth that keeps the costumes for use from year to year. And so that helps a lot, especially since they're performing for community events and going out and you know, spreading the love of dance. So.
Well, it looks like we're running out of time, so thank you so much for joining us again.
It
was great to have you on the show, and the dancers did a fantastic job. So if you're interested in finding out more about Creative Dance Center, go to cdcdance.com. cdcdance.com, and if you're just tuning in, make sure you check us out on the web at www.potluck-online.org. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time.